time in America is just rough right now because people just losing hope. Because I keep seeing that people keep trying to find jobs and they feel like they about to get the job and then they never get the job.
I literally just got rejected by I need a fucking job and everybody is rejecting me. And I don't even know why. I don't even know why they're rejecting me. Like, where do I even apply at this point? Where do I apply? I've applied everywhere. No one is calling me back. No one is emailing me back. And everyone is rejecting me. Like, what the fuck do I do? I have bills and I need to pay fucking rent. What the fuck do I do? Where do I apply? And why aren't they hiring me? How are they supposed to hire me if I don't have fucking experience? Like, where am I supposed to get it from?
It's like, it's just crazy because that's what they thought life was out to be. That was part of living the American dream. They're supposed to work, they're supposed to apply, they're supposed to get a job, and it's not happening like that.
The job market is actually going to make me crash out because I graduated last year. Okay, I graduated with a degree in marketing and a degree in management. I did 2 majors and I was promised a job. I was promised if you joined student orgs, recruiters would love that. Bet. I joined 4. I was promised if you go above and beyond in your education, recruiters would love that. Bet. I went to Europe twice to study abroad. I was promised if I was involved in school, for example, like me being a TA, I was that in school too, I would get a job. I was promised a whole bunch of things. I did everything right. I did everything. I had internships too. I had about 3 internships, 4 if you include my teacher assistant role, and I was promised to get a job. And unfortunately, it's been a year of job hunting. I've been rejected by over 200 companies. So what do you do in that situation? What do you do when you're promised all of these things, but none of those things happen? You've basically been lied to. My goal was to work corporate for 2 years, pay off my student loans, live at home, but unfortunately that's not the case. Unfortunately, I'm living at home still, and instead of paying off my student loans, it's accumulating debt as we speak. And it's like, what do you do? What do you do? Like, you're saying like Gen Z doesn't want to work. All these people are saying like, oh, Gen Z doesn't want to work. Dude, we want to work. You just think we're underqualified. You're saying entry-level role, but wanting 5 years of experience, wanting a master's degree, wanting 50 different certifications. What? And then you also say entry-level role, but then that role consists of you doing 5 different jobs, 5 different separate jobs for that role. It's like, dude, what do you do in that situation? Because, like, honestly, it's just annoying, and it's making me thinking about just doing a career change. I mean, I am about to do my master's very, very soon and doing it in a different area of business because, like, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. If it sounds like you, like, you're not alone, and it really puts you in a position of, like, wow, I really thought that I was going to be secure after college, after doing everything right. But unfortunately, when you do everything right, you still don't get nothing. Doesn't make sense. I don't know. F this, bro. F this, for real.
And then a lot of us are just, we don't know what to do. We don't know where to turn. So we just giving up hope. It's just crazy because the process that you had to do just to find a job, like, you have to apply yourself. You have to apply for positions that hopefully hire you. Not in a position you really qualified for, just in a position in general. Because you don't know if they're going to call you back or not. Because in reality, then you get some where it's like, you'll make it halfway through the process. And then once you make it halfway through the process, they ghost you. And it's just crazy out here because we don't know where to go because prices are just getting too expensive. And I just looked up that they talking about raising the price of the iPhones. And then it's just like, it's just ridiculous now. And then nowhere to go, nowhere to turn. Then people just getting fired left and right. Like, what we supposed to do? And then it's like, I seen a comment the other day from like one of my viewers, and they made a good point. They were saying when people live in those storage units, the prices are going to go up now. Because I see a lot of people around the country, they living in these storage units, and they just try to be cheap. I don't blame them because you got to manage your money the right way because we're taught that we got to manage our money. So they figuring out a way to manage their money. They figuring it out. So why are we going to frown upon them? It's just crazy because this is America. That's just crazy. This is America. Once something is in a high demand, people start paying from storage units, finding a cheaper way to live. Now they're going to start raising the price because that's what the comment was saying, that they're going to start raising the price. And it's just that what I want to know about these people just living in these storage units, like, what was the mistake that they made in life? Like, or was it a mistake or they just fell on hard times? I just want to know. And I want y'all to know. I want to see what y'all got to say in the comments. Do you think they made a mistake? Do you think they hard-headed? They just don't want to listen? Or you just think they fell on hard times? Some of them got jobs living in storage units. So it's like your job can't afford nothing. And it's crazy because people really are trying to work. They begging to work because they taking a position that they never thought they'd take. Just think about it. Just look at your life. Every position that you try to apply for in your job, you just trying to get in where you fit in. You know, you try to take a position that you know you too qualified for. And then it's like you just trying to get paid, then you gotta wait 2 weeks. And that's just crazy to me. Because in reality it's like you gotta get out. You gotta get out now. And what I mean by get out is you gotta find another way. Because I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do. Just look at how your life is turning out. So you could believe what you want to believe. So for my entrepreneurs, this one is for y'all. For my working people, this one is not for y'all because I love y'all too. So I'm not frowning upon you having no job. That's not what I'm saying. It's just hard out here. People is begging for jobs out here, and we don't have nowhere to go, nowhere to turn because people got to do what they got to do. So in reality, it's like everything is going up now. And then we having a war between China, the tariff pricing. Now they start upping their prices now. I heard they're not playing fair now. So it's just like, so everything that they charge us, they want to charge us triple now because we charging them more interest on the tariff. So it's like, I don't know what to do. You don't know what to do, us both. And it's just like, America seems like it's just going into shambles right now. And this is America, for real. This is America. You never thought it'd be like this, but this is America. And then when stuff gets overpriced, your money not valued at the same thing no more. So that's why they call it the inflation. And we've been inflated for what, 2020? And it seems like ever since the country got that stimulus package, the economy was stimulated, everything went up after that. So if you're going to come with another stimulus and prices going to go up for the next 5 more years, I don't want it. That's all I be saying because you know what that does to your spirit? Like, you can't afford nothing. You got to spend your money on food and groceries. People always say you spend your money wrong. But what if the stuff that you buy you need? So how are you spending your money wrong? So in reality, if you need your car fixed, you need groceries, and it's triple price now, but your pay not going up, how you gonna survive? And then in reality, what about the people who don't have a job? So it's like they sitting around waiting on a job. So in reality, it's like, what about them? They've been waiting for, some people been waiting for a year to find a job or a year and a half.
I decided to cut off everyone in my life because everybody knows I've been trying to get a job for like a year now, 1,000 applications and still nothing. Everybody tells me they're gonna get me a job, but they don't, and they'll still hit me up to chill. Like, bro, I can't chill. I'm gonna fucking starve, bro. I'm gonna be fucking homeless in a week. Like, what do you mean chilling, bro? Everybody just wants to chill. Like, I don't get it, bro. I need a job. What the fuck? So I just cut off everyone and I'm not leaving my house until I get a job or I get evicted.
And the jobs is not calling them. Then they thinking that they almost in the door. They'll waste your time. And people don't even look at it like that. Like, now that's deep. Let me think about that. Now, how many times you went on an interview, you tried to apply for a job, you spent time filling out applications, you got the interview, you thought you had the job, and then they act like they was gonna hire you, and then months go by, you never get hired. And we don't look at things like that in life because it's like, this is where I say it gets deep at. Because Americans really are begging to work, and then they just giving up, they don't know what to do. This is the deep part. So, they always say a first impression is a good impression, right? Let's just think about this. Now, a lot of y'all probably in the world, y'all probably applied for jobs before, felt like you was going to get the job, got in where you fit in at the job you working at, and you're not happy because you had to get in where you fit in. And it's like you was just letting the job robot your life. So, this is for my entrepreneurs, because if you're a working type of person, you're not going to understand me. So, some people you just can't talk to. So, y'all just got to learn it, because people going to believe what they want to believe. So, it's up to you what you want to believe, because that's your opinion. So, in reality, if your beliefs are lining up with your life, then you can believe what you want to believe. But if it's not adding up, you got to stop having those beliefs that they told you. So at the end of the day, if you look at your life and it's not adding up, it's not adding up. But when I'm saying, which is deep about the job situation, that you'll go to a job, try to get in, they tell you, we're going to call you soon about the job, never talk to you again. That hurts your feelings, that hurts your heart, your self-esteem. And it's just like, we don't peep stuff like that. We don't see stuff like that. So if a job don't care about your feelings like that, because they don't know what you had to go through to submit their application, because you're trying to work for them. So, and they just mess with your mind like that and just tell you that you about to get the job and you don't even get the job. So now you mentally drained. You don't know what to trust no more. So it's like you running out of hope, you giving up. So that's why Americans are giving up, because they feel like they was lied to. So think about it. If somebody lied to you like that from the get-go, a job, why you keep putting your trust into them? Like they care about you. That's all I be saying. Just think about that. If you've been on 1,000 job hunts, filled out 1,000 applications, they'll tell you got the job or act like you got the job, never call you back. They already not solid from the get-go. They already got some shaky behavior from the get-go. So if you've been doing the same cycle like that over and over, then you might have one job that might call you. But then the one job that call you, they tripping all the time. So now they don't want to pay you. They keep having you do 5 jobs and you was only signed to do one. And it's crazy out here because people just giving up. And I understand why. I ain't going to judge them, because I'm going to show y'all, man. It's just crazy out here. And it just mess up your self-esteem. We already don't got no confidence because our mindset is set up on working. Now, I read another comment about someone was saying people who say they don't want to work, they just got the victim mindset. No, you don't have a victim mindset. You just got a mindset that you want to wake up. That's all. If you don't want to wake up, you want to stay asleep, that's on you. That's your life. So once you live your life and you're not living with no regrets and you happy how your life turned out, then this video is not for you. But if you living with regrets, it's time for you to wake up. If you ain't living with regrets, then this don't apply to you. Just for my people that this apply to. I say that in every video, but I still like how y'all put y'all comments in, because everybody is welcome. I love all y'all, because I want to know what y'all feeling, how y'all feel. But that's my take on it. It's just like people shouldn't have to go through that to get a job, because it's crazy out here. People just don't know what to do. Then they talking about the iPhone gonna be like what 2000s already was high. I had to get this iPhone. It was high. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy out here. Then every time I go to the grocery store, I'm spending so much money, and then my money's just gone. Then they always say, well, you ain't spending your money right. Money is made to be spent. So even if I save it, here come another bill. Or I gotta eat at the grocery store. Like, so when people be saying, but if you don't have a job, how you gonna eat? That's what people be going wrong at when I say get out now. I mean, change your mindset. Okay, so what if you're applying for a job, like how we just said? You've been applying for years, or you've been waiting to get a job for years, and you think you're about to get hired in. They don't call you back. Now your self-esteem is gone. So what was you doing that whole year? While you wasn't working, how was you eating then? You wasn't eating then when you had a job. You was figuring out a way. I keep telling people that a job is not the only way you can make money. It may be the money that could be guaranteed right then and there, because it's going to keep you coming back. So if you don't peep the game, it ain't for it to be understood by you, because you don't get it. So if you don't get it, ain't no point in talking. But it is. But once you want to get it, then it's a point. But if you don't want to get it, it's all good. I still love you. But at the end of the day, that's my take on that situation, because it's just what people go through just to get a job, and they just panicking. And it's crazy out here. So I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.